Okay guys, now we have true, false, not given in section 3. Yeah, questions 31 to 36, true, false, not given. If time is running out and you don't have time, only 2 minutes left, then all true or all false. Now, for example, if you make all true, your 2 answers will be correct. If you make all false, still 2 answers will be correct. So out of 6, if 2 answers are correct, that means 33%. At least it's better. But never do this 31 true. 32 or you write on paper true, false, not given. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 true. Okay, let's write it there. All true, all false, or not given. Okay, yeah, like this. Now let's focus the question. Again, questions and answers are in order. Question number 31. In the example of suggestopedic teaching, in the 4th paragraph, the only variable that changes is music. Look here, look here, look here. If they only change music, it's true. If they change music and also they change something else, then it is false. And if they don't tell us that they only change music or they change another thing also, then it is not given. So music and paragraph 4. Let's go to paragraph 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it's there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, please come to, in the first part. Okay, come to 3rd line. The first session is in 2 parts. Found it? Okay, everyone? Please now read with me. The first session is in 2 parts. In the first part, the music is classical, Mozart, Beethoven, Brahms, and the teacher reads the text slowly and solemnly with attention to the dynamics of the music. The students follow the text in their books. This is followed by several minutes of silence. In the second part, they listen to Baroque music. In the first part, they listen to Mozart, classical music. In the second part, they listen to Baroque music, Bach, Corel, Handel, while the teacher reads the text in normal speaking voice. First, teacher reads the text slowly. In second, teacher reads the text in. So it means it's not just the music they change. The teacher also changes his tone and all that as well. What's the question? Come back. The question is, in the example of suggestopedic teaching in the 4th paragraph, the only variable that changes is music. No. Teacher's reading speed. Right? So music is not the only variable. Teacher's reading speed is another variable. So the answer is false. Very good. समझ आ रही है? Well done. अब जिनको समझ नहीं आती ना, फिर उनके सर में खारिश शुरू हो जाती है. Let's try to do it like this. Question number 32. Prior to the suggestopedia class. Now, prior means before the class. Suggestopedia is a type of class or the experiment they are doing. Prior to suggestopedia class, students are made aware that the language experience will be demanding. Now, look here. If students are told कि उनको बताया जाता है language experience will be demanding, it's true. Right? If they are not told, or if they are told something else, if they are told that language experience will be very easy and all that, if it is the opposite, then it is false. And if they don't tell us whether the students are told or not, or whether they are told that experience will be demanding. Demanding means difficult. Right? Like you say, teaching is a demanding job. Means difficult job. Okay? Now, let's go back and we look for this idea. Beforehand, yeah, it's the last paragraph, title page. Got it? Beforehand. What does it mean beforehand? Prior to the class. Beforehand. Title page, last paragraph. Beforehand, the students have been carefully prepared for the language learning experience. They have been prepared for that. Through meeting with the staff and satisfied students, they develop the expectation that learning will be easy and pleasant. Okay? Not demanding. Easy and pleasant. So what is the answer? False. Very good. Prior to class, students are made aware that language experience will be demanding, but they say easy and friendly. So the answer is false. Okay? Note it down carefully. At home you can practice. Classes being recorded. This will help you a lot. एक टेस्ट अच्छे से कर लिया ना, वो 10 टेस्ट बुरे तरीके से करने से बेहतर है. समझ के पूरा मुकम्मल. Question number 33. In the follow-up class, now the clue word is follow-up class. In the follow-up class, teaching activities are similar to those used in conventional classes. Now look here. Conventional means traditional classes. So if in follow-up class, teaching activities are like conventional, normal classroom, if they are like that, then it is true. If the teaching activities are not similar to conventional one, they are innovative or they are different, then it is false. Otherwise, not given. Now, for this, you will have to come to third last paragraph. Well done. See, questions and answers are in order. Third last paragraph. Okay, now let's read follow-up class. First line, yeah. Let's read it from there. Please follow me, everyone. Some hours after the two-part session, there is a follow-up class at which the students are stimulated to recall the material presented. Sab log hain mere saath? Good. Once again, the approach is indirect. The students do not focus their attention on trying to remember the vocabulary, but focus on the using of language to communicate, for example, through games or improvised dramatization. Such methods are not unusual in language teaching. Such methods are not usual means traditional class. Such methods are not unusual in language teaching. Come back to the question. Question is, in the follow-up class, teaching activities are similar to those used in conventional class. Absolutely. So the answer is true. See that? Yeah. Such activities are not new in language teaching. So from there, such methods are not unusual. So it means that's the usual routine teaching thing. So the answer to 33 is actually true. 34, please. As an indirect benefit, students notice improvements in their memory. Now look here. If as the outcome of that, students notice improvement in their memory, then it is true. If they don't feel any improvement in their memory, then it is false. And if they don't tell us whether they feel any improvement in their memory or not, then it is not given. So this memory is going to be another clue word. And it's the same paragraph, luckily. Found the word memory? Okay, can you please come here? What is distinctive? 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth line. Found it? What is distinctive in the suggestopedic method is that they are devoted entirely to assisting recall. Let's go on. Assisting recall. The learning of the material is assumed to be automatic and effortless, accomplished while listening to music. The teacher's task is to assist the students, blah, 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 anything that they improve their memory. No, so the answer is not given. Very good. What's the question? The question says, as an indirect benefit, students notice improvement in their memory. There is no mention of that they improve their memory or they don't improve. Hence, the answer is not given. Question number 35, please. Teachers say they prefer suggestopedia to traditional approaches to language teaching. Now, look here. If teachers prefer suggestophobia is where they play music and all that. Okay? If teachers say they prefer suggestophobia to traditional approaches, it's true. If teachers prefer traditional approaches to suggestophobia, then it is false. And if they don't tell us what do they prefer, or if they don't tell us about their preference, then it is not given. Okay? Now we go back and we look for the same thing. And it's again the same paragraph. Wow, that's awesome. Can you see another difference from, another difference from conventional teaching is the evidence that students can regularly learn 1,000 new words of a foreign language during a suggestopedic session, as well as grammar and idiom. Now, the question says, students in a suggestophobic class, question number 35. Teachers say they prefer Suggestopedia to traditional approaches to language teaching. Is there anything about it that they prefer this? No? So the answer will be not given. This is also not given. Question number 36, please. Students in a Suggestopedia class retain more new vocabulary than those in ordinary class. Yes. Now underline this word. Students in Suggestopedia class retain more new vocabulary than those in ordinary class. Please come back. Same paragraph. Last 3 lines. Another difference from conventional teaching is the evidence that students can regularly learn 1,000 new words. What is that? Retain more new vocabulary, 1,000 new words of a foreign language during a suggestopedic session, as well as grammar and idioms. So the question is, it is true, exactly. Students in Suggestopedia class retain more new vocabulary. For more new vocabulary, they use the word 1,000 new words. Okay, so the answer is true. It should be true. बस हो गई थोड़ी नहीं, अगर एक कैंडी से बात नहीं बनती, एक इधर रखें एक इधर रखें, अगर फिर भी बात नहीं बनती, 2 कैंडीज खोल के कान में डाल लें इधर, फिर आवाज़ ही नहीं आएगी. गुड. ओके, थैंक यू.